I am Dr. Bryan Cutter, principal at Dalrata Elementary School in Alabama, and I am a Milken Educator. I'm here because I strongly believe that every child can learn. Every child needs that advocate. And so I'm here to be that advocate for the students, to know that we're here for you. We want you to be the best version of yourselves. I'm also here to be that support for for the teachers, because like I said, they're in the trenches. So how can I support you to eliminate some of that off your plate? How can I eliminate some of the barriers for you being effective, and how can I build you up when you feel like you're falling? I want to support you and carry you through, because we're in this together. I was thinking that the state was coming to recognize teachers and students for doing achievement, showing growth and progress. And so that's kind of what I preface my students and teachers for. They're here for you all to recognize what you're doing, to celebrate all the good work we're doing here at Dalrata. I was trying to figure out who was the educator. I was like, they didn't ask me, so which one of my educators? And I was worried because we only have third, fourth, and fifth grade in here. And I was like, what if it's a kindergarten teacher or a first grade teacher? So I was processing on how I'm going to transition to get the teacher here for this process. So when they called me, I kind of was shocked, surprised, because I was speechless, because I wasn't expecting it to be me, because I was trying to listen to what she was saying, and I was like, wait a minute, this isn't what I had the idea about. So I just kept riding along with her till she presented it. But when they got me, I was very surprised, very excited, and also humbled to know that, out of everyone in the state, I was selected to represent Alabama. And so that was a very humbling experience for me, because I know I'm new. I haven't been a principal as long as some of my colleagues, but I do think we all are in this together. And so that was very humbling for me. We have to control our narrative. Society has a different viewpoint of education. We have so many outside factors that affect education, but education is the heartbeat of America, because our students need to understand, if you work hard, you do get recognized. Our teachers need to understand that your hard work is not going unacknowledged or unappreciated. And so I think when you have all the media and everyone comes in to recognize educators, it is important so we can tell our stories to show the positives, not just athletics, but also academics as well, to show that we are just as important, and we are truly the heartbeat of the school systems and the heartbeat of America. After COVID, I kind of rethought how we need to teach. What skills did our students need? And from looking in exposure, COVID really showed that the skills our students need to have, we need to prepare them for that. We never know when COVID is going to come. So we needed them to have that opportunity to think outside the box, to learn, okay, we don't have to teach in a set structured way that we have for so many years, because our workforce is changing. The needs of today's graduate is totally different than what it was just 5 years ago. And so the STEM lab is the opportunity to springboard for our students. And we've seen students who was maybe a behavior issue in class, in general classes, have flourished in our STEM lab, because they're finding their voice, they're finding something that interests them, because gaming is where they are, technology is where they are. And so how can they use that to make that correlation, to see you can get a career in here, but these skills also correlate with your regular core subject skills as well. And so that was the inspiration behind the STEM lab, of giving our students something they can identify with, learn through hands-on, learn through collaboration, cooperation, critical thinking skills, and to springboard from that going forward. So the vision is to have the lab, but to go into the classrooms to where they see some of the same STEM activities in the classrooms as well.